Queen Musa of Parthia rose to power by murdering her path to the throne. Her origins are surprising for a great ancient queen, but perhaps those very origins are why we never hear of her. Musa, known also as Thea Musa, was born in Italy. She was a simple slave girl, so we know almost nothing about her until she was plucked from obscurity by the Roman Emperor Augustus. What we think happened is that she was gifted by the Emperor Euphrates IV, King of Kings of Parthia, around 20 BCE, although it has also been suggested that Musa may have been in Parthia long before that. Euphrates had been ruling Parthia since 37 BCE and had been at war with Rome ever since. At the time of Musa's marriage, Euphrates already had multiple other wives and other children, though Musa did not take long to rise the ranks and become his favorite. She gave birth to her only son, also named Euphrates, a year or so later. It was, of course, Musa's goal to place her son on the throne, and had her husband sent his other 4 sons with other wives to Rome around 9 BCE. A few short years later, in 2 BCE, Musa had her husband poisoned. She placed her son, Euphrates V, on the throne. They were likely co-rulers, as Musa's image was also on coins from the time, along with her sons. Basilissa, the feminine version of the Greek title Basilius, meaning king, was given to Queen Musa. A later historian would say that Queen Musa married her son, though this is completely false. This bust was thought to depict Musa, though it is now debated. One of the arguments made against it is that the style of headdress was worn during the Achaemenid period, 300 years before Musa's time, while the coins depicting Musa, which we can be very sure are images of her, show her wearing a very different crown. The headdress she is wearing in this bust was also worn by deities in depictions of them, and as the Greek goddess Taiki was often depicted wearing a similar headdress by the Parthians, it is suggested that this could be Taiki rather than Queen Musa. Musa and her son managed to stay in power for 6 years, until the nobility noticed them getting a bit too cozy with Rome. On top of that, nobody had forgotten that their queen was simply an Italian slave girl. Musa and Euphrates V were ousted in favor of Orodes III of the Arsacid dynasty. Orodes was killed after just 2 years on the throne and replaced by the eldest son of Musa's dead husband, who had been sent off to Rome by his father thanks to Musa's influence. Musa and her son fled to Rome, where Emperor Augustus welcomed them and presumably lived the rest of their lives there, though we have no idea what became of them.